Sorry about all the sniffing and sneezing that are probably happening in this video, but I want to make it anyway. They took me off all my allergy medicines and told me I couldn't take them for a week because I got to go get the allergy test on Monday. So all my allergies are coming back. Other than I'm allergic to South Georgia, I don't know what else to tell them. Whew. I never had this problem growing up in the country in Kentucky. This pollen down here is killing me. And most of it's gone already. But as you can see over here, let me slide this over. I'm holding you on the cabinet because my fat arm gets tired holding you guys up. But sitting over here is my set that I'm going to treat like Maxxis. These are Cobras on, you know, normal rims. They're Van K rims. But these are going to get treated like Maxxis, so they'll get the same prep that I put on all of my Maxxis on the inside and out. And well, way less, because these are already coming out of the box punching 50. Like, these are consistent across the right and left. This set is compared to the other set, but these are consistently 50. Now, when you punch in the middle, they're incredibly soft. Like, I'm almost scared to even put any prep on these. Like, on the outer edge, on any of them out here, they're punching around 50, 51. Once you drop into the middle and try to punch in the middle, they're punching in the 40s. And like I said, I'm doing, let me see if I can show you without having to turn you around. Because if I turn you around, it messes up the video. What I'm doing is just, you know, putting it on there and wait until the bottom of the punch just goes flat. I'm not wiggling it, I'm not trying to force it flat. I'm going until that meets resistance, and that's what I'm getting for. I mean, here on this sidewall, if you can see it, we're punching, let me move it over since I wiggled it, we're punching around 50, we're in between the 58 to 60 just on the sidewall. That's now that's not saying that's how stiff the sidewall is, because the stiffness of the sidewall is how thick it is, not what the actual rubber is on the outside. How soft the rubber is, it's how thick the sidewall is. Now, it's going to get crazy, because I think me putting any inside prep on these, it's going to go. Yeah, I did it. The softness of the tire is going to go down. But like I said, we're here experimenting. We're going to try it. We're going to see. But the tires I had on these wheels were Burris, and I'm gonna kick in a little patriotic here. I didn't realize that Burris were made in America. I mean, that's what it says on the side of the tire. These are made in Taiwan, the same as the Maxxis. And if I had to bet, they come out of the same factory or an old mold from Maxxis, because those ribs on the side, the nipples, and the lettering are all in the same place. Like, when you hold them up, they're in the same place. Font and the size is just a little bit different. When I first looked at them, I thought they were all the same, but when you stop and look at it, they're in the same spot. They say the same thing, you know, other than Cobra and Maxxis. And I'd almost bet that it's an old mold from Maxxis. That's just me, in my opinion. Now, the tire, when you look on the inside, they definitely look different in Maxxis. Like the. But what my patriotic thing is that I might end up going to Burris because they're made in America. I mean, we're all talking about, you know, coming out of this Corona deal with made in America, shop local. You know, it killed the local, so try to shop more local than anything else. So it's sad that half the parts on my go-karts made in China, and probably 90% of my engine that we race is made in China. I mean, that's just the way it is. But if I'm going to come back and say, hey, I'm trying to be the best I can and buy American, then Burris is where to go. People ain't going to agree, because Maxxis is fast. That's what they get sponsored around here with, is Maxxis. And a lot of people try to race to make over to the transfer up into the Nationals. Well, Luca ain't going to race as much anymore because he's got a job. He's going to start his own life. And I can care less about chasing the Nationals because I'm too old, and I'm not going to take that much time away from my other son that can give two craps about karting to do it. So if I'm going to play around in karting and have fun in karting, I'm going to try to go as far as I can and as much as I can to buy American, and then it's probably going to end up ditching the Cobras after I play with these and give you guys that want to race them some good feedback if I can. But anyway, that's my little patriotic spiel right now. We're going to prep these, like I said, just like I do my Maxxis on the inside, roll them for 2.5 days, which the other ones rolled for 48 hours because when I got home I didn't take them off, and then the next day it was yesterday was Luca's graduation, so I had to take them off last night when I got home, which was roughly about 48 hours later, which doesn't hurt them. It's just I'm wasting time on trying to get other tires on the roller. But that's going to be it. I'll give you more updates hopefully tonight when I get home from work and see if the durometer dropped, and if it did, I'll let you know, because these are going to be the ones that tell me that I put too much and I prepped them wrong for what I want to do. Alright, so peace out, like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next one.